Hi, I'm Governor Jack Markell, and you are watching the DNG News.
Good day, Delaware National Guard, and welcome to the March 2014 edition of the DNG News. I'm here at the Newcastle County Air National Guard Base in the 166 Maintenance Squadron's fabrication shop, where they use literally tons of different machines to make or fabricate just about anything and everything our C-130s need. They perform magic here. See, they can make just about anything. February was a great month for community relations for the Delaware National Guard. The Air Base saw thousands of kids and their supporters fill the maintenance hangar that the fabrication shop is part of. Here is Staff Sergeant Nathan Bright with what was going on.
On Saturday, February 15th, the maintenance hangar at the Newcastle Air National Guard Base was filled with warriors and aircraft. But not the usual kind. The First State First LEGO League's championship tournament was held here. Over 400 student competitors brought more than 1,000 supporters to the base. FIRST, or For Inspiration and Recognition of Science and Technology, is a national program developed to do just that. Inspire and recognize the learning of science and technology. The LEGO competition held here was based on a theme the Guard knows all about: natural disasters and how to respond to them. That theme inspired selecting our base for the competition.
And just most recently we're looking at snowstorms and power outages due to ice storms. The Guard responds to all those types of natural disasters, be it flooding at the Delaware shores, be it damage due to down power lines and they need to come out and help, or even rescues of people who are in flooded areas. So this year's theme just fits in exactly with one of the missions that the Guard has, which is to help the local folks when the disasters strike.
Here's how the competition works. Elementary school teams compete in the Junior LEGO League. They choose a specific natural disaster, be it floods, earthquakes, volcanoes, whatever, and research it. They learn what communities and citizens need to do to prepare for, survive during, and recover from that disaster. They put together a presentation and are reviewed by scientists, engineers, and people in industry. Middle school teams do like-minded research as well, but also develop solutions to a particular problem that is caused by the disaster. They also build and program an autonomous robot that must undertake specific tasks on a playfield. This year's theme, Nature's Fury, meant the robot had to do tasks like rescue a Lego man and clear debris from a landing strip, among others.
Robots are actually the hook, okay? Everybody thinks robots are cool. But what's behind all those robots, granted there's the engineering, but there's the science part, and we want them to think, critical thinking and work on their personal skills, because they are going to then present these solutions to people in judging rooms.
The event also gave the Delaware Air National Guard the chance to do what it does best, be part of the community. That is why 166th Airlift Wing leaders supported the event.
Well, the primary reason is that our Guard family is the community here. We are part of the community, and we're aware that we constantly have to cultivate that relationship between the community and us, and really to educate the community on what we are, what we do, and how we do it.
With static displays from various squadrons and tours of a C-130, the student competitors and their parents got the chance to learn how the Guard helps its community.
It's wonderful because we're our nation's first responders to tornadoes, hurricanes, snowstorms. It's interesting. We are kind of different in the Guard. When everybody else hunkers down in their house and feels safe, we go outside to help our neighbors and help our community.
Over drill weekend, the Colonel SBI Duncan Leadership Awards were presented. The award is given each year to a traditional soldier and airman, recognizing their outstanding performance in leadership, devotion to duty, support of recruiting and retention, and their ability to accomplish their mission. This year's awards went to Sgt Grigory Skornikov, currently deployed to Afghanistan with the 150th Engineer Company, and Tech Sergeant Brooke Jacobs. Take a look at this story on Tech Sergeant Jacobs.
An award unique to the Delaware National Guard, the Colonel SBI Duncan Leadership Award, is only open to enlisted traditional members of our force. It recognizes well-rounded leaders who excel at their job, are involved in their community, pursue their education, and inspire their peers. It is presented by Colonel Duncan's family in recognition of his spirit and love of the Delaware Guard. This year's selected airman is Technical Sergeant Brooke Jacobs of the 142nd Aeromedical Evacuation Squadron. She was very thankful to current and former fellow airmen.
I felt that it was important to highlight a lot of people and recognize and give thanks to a lot of people in my unit because they have given me a lot of mentorship over the years, especially the retirees. When I joined 13 years ago, I have learned a lot from them. They've guided me to do what's right and to follow policies and procedures and always put service before self.
Over the drill weekend, we held the first ever Chambers Cup 3-gun match. Here is Staff Sergeant Wendy Mcdougal with the story.
Ready, throw grenade! Throw! Down!
Soldiers and airmen in the Delaware National Guard participate in the inaugural General Chambers 3-gun match. The exercise is designed to enhance and validate perishable marksmanship skills while improving readiness across the Guard.
When I became the ATAG, one of the things I established as a priority was rejuvenating, if you will, of our marksmanship program. I tasked the brigade commanders to work on individual weapons qualification, and I tasked the marksmanship unit to really develop some type of competition that would get people re-enthused about marksmanship, which is obviously one of our most basic competencies as an individual soldier.
The Chambers Cup was designed around regional and national competitions held by the National Guard. Not only does this match prepare soldiers and airmen for those events, it keeps marksmanship in the forefront of everyone's mind.
Number one, it brings back the fact that we need to be able to shoot and shoot effectively in combat. So this kind of hones the skills and challenges us as soldiers. So I think all in all, it's just making us better.
Teams of 4 must run through a 5/8 of a mile course in full battle rattle. The event includes engaging targets with a rifle, a pistol, and a shotgun, along with throwing a grenade. An important aspect of the match is teamwork. Soldiers and airmen must navigate and complete the event as a team.
To be part of the first ever Chambers Cup match, it's not just an honor, it's also a sign of things to come in the state of Delaware. We definitely have really high-ranking officers that cherish and really hold marksmanship as the #1 priority for the state, along with mission, but they're putting such an emphasis on marksmanship that it makes it possible for the rest of us that truly enjoy shooting to be able to mentor the younger guys, bring them in, teach them what it's all about. It's not just about going to the range once a year, qualifying with your own personal weapon. This gives you a chance to see all the different things that you can be creative when it comes to shooting. And this is a prime example of what it takes to actually know how to shoot a weapon, not just shoot a target for a possible score of 40 out of 40.
While the event is timed, the focus is on accuracy. Reporting from the River Road Training Site, I'm Staff Sergeant Wendy Mcdougal.
Congratulations to all the units in our Army National Guard who received awards at the annual safety conference. Several units received certificates of merit for having current standard operating procedures, an appointed safety officer or NCO, leader training in composite risk management principles, and an accident-free 2013. The U.S. Army Safety Excellence Streamer is awarded for an accident-free year, 100% unit training on CRM principles, and the completion of an Army Readiness Assessment program. This year, the Streamer went to the 193rd Regional Training Institute. Thank you for keeping safety in the forefront, and congratulations to all the award winners. Can you believe this year we've actually had a real winner? The state was able to handle most of the storms, but just in time for Valentine's Day, the Guard activated almost 200 soldiers and airmen in support of Winter Storm Fax. Throughout the course of the day, 13 transport missions were completed, getting patients to dialysis or nurses to work at the hospital. We also rode along with the governor as he assessed the road conditions in Newcastle County and provided updates to the media. Thanks to everyone who helped out with Winter Storm Packs. Before we go, I want to pay tribute to our Vice Wing Commander, Colonel Dave Byerly. His unexpected passing has been hard on all of us. I personally want to thank everyone who participated in his memorial service and funeral honors. Every aspect of the service was done with precision, rendering the proper military honors, respect, and dignity earned by Colonel Byerly. Well, that's all we have for this month. Thank you for all you do for your community, our state, and our nation. May God bless you and those deployed in harm's way, and may He continue to bless these great United States of America.